Nine times out of 10, the people that you come across, especially the people that you do have in your life, they're not really there to support you. They're not really there to, they're not really genuine. They're not really sitting here really telling you that, hey, they don't really mean what they say. But we do have those that you may not talk to them every day. You may not, you know, like Ray said, you may not talk to them every day, but when you do talk to them, it's always words of encouragement. It's always that, hey, you know what I mean? They're always pushing you, telling you, hey, you're gonna be all right. Just continue to do what you gotta do. And those are the people, and I should say that you should always stick around. But time and time again, we get confused by when somebody is around and you can speak to, and you guys are just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But when push comes to shove, let's say if you do happen to do something and you accomplish it, that person that you talk to, right, and that you think and feel that, hey, they're supporting you, you feel some type of energy from them, and it's not genuine. Low key hate. And you as a person, you just sit there like, dang. But you do have, let's say one, because it's not many, two, or once in a while, yeah, you have that one person that will literally hit you up. Hey, I'm just checking up on you. See how you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing. I love it. You can hit them up, you can just vent, and they'll sit there and just listen to you and then tell you it's all right. And those are the people that you got to worry about. Focus on them. Don't let that person go. And that's if you do it. And if you do have that kind of person in your life, you are very blessed. But there's many of us, you, me, we don't have those type of people. But for those of you that do have it, always focus on those people and always make sure that they're doing all right. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. Also, I gotta make this announcement. Sometimes once in a blue moon, we do have people that pop up. Smoke detector. You're gonna hear it. You know what I mean? If that's gonna get you to comment, for those of you, some of you that come pops up once in a blue moon, shouts out to the show, the smoke detector, that's gonna get you to comment. All right, but today what I'm talking about, always focus on those who are always there for you to support you. Yes, there's people out here that we speak to, and sometimes we don't pay it no mind because we're so, same way too. We're so focused on trying to get to where we need to get to, and we always see and feel for those of us who can relate. We're always aware about people trying to gravitate to our energy. People are just around, that's negative, and people always got something to say. But I don't always talk about the ones, and that's the reason why, because there's not a lot of them that support us. Stop hanging with people and talking to people that just want to know your business. Every time that you got something going on, you trying to do it, they just shoot you down. When you do that, you're not gonna really remember who's really there for you. And I get it, and I'm gonna repeat that again. There's not many people like that. There's not, especially for you, for me, that's so focused on doing what we gotta do. We don't got a lot of, we don't have that much support, or should I say, we don't have a lot of support. But stop putting your energy into people, and what I mean energy is like just conversating with people. If you know that they know too not good for you, and they just around just so you could just listen to them, stop focusing on them. They sitting there gossiping. They talking about, you know, what this person is doing. Um, they'll even, talk about what they got going on. And we already know what those type of people, when they talk about all what they got going on and it's only about them, really, really, they just fooling themselves. But we got those that will just hit us up. Just keep it short and brief and just check on you, see how you're doing. And those are the people that you got to focus on every day. And I get it. Us as individuals, It's so hard, especially in these times, to come around genuine people. Most people are just not genuine because all they see is just trying to get your energy, especially when they see that you have an identity, you're going somewhere, but they'll come around you just to check on what you got going on, pretend that they're interested in what you got going on, just so they can imitate you, just so that they can just, you know, tell everybody what you got going on, right? Like I said, they play both sides. But and you know that. You know it. There's people out here, and I've noticed that, and I've come across many people. They'll hang with people, lifetime friendships, we call those. No matter what they do, no matter what that person say, that person call them, that person, whoever they're around, literally would just talk them down, say certain things to them, and then guess what? They'll turn around and be friends with them. Listen, when somebody shows you who they are, believe that's who they are. And guess what? There's many of them, some of them that I spoke to, has so much beef with that person. When they need them, they don't even pick up the phone. But turn around and tell them all their business, tell them what they got going on. And then you think about it like, yo, why do you hang with this person? This person is showing you that don't care for you. They're not supporting you. They don't love you like you think that they love you. Be careful. Another one, relationships. You get into a relationship, someone that you think and believe that they love you, and realistically, they're just being fake with you, right? Think about it. You get around this person, and no matter what you tell them, and you talk about your goals, your dreams, they don't even support you financially. But you talking about you want to do this and do that, they'll sit there and laugh at you. They'll sit there and say, "Oh, why would you want to do that? You think you could do it?" They'll question you why you want to do it. But yet, they want to sit there and do something so silly. They want to sit there and be underneath you. They want to sit there and use you up, your time, your energy. And then after that, they don't want to support you. They don't want to even, for example, you want to talk about going somewhere and doing this and you need some money. An example. They're not even going to give it to you. You know that they're spending money on whatever that they want. But yet they want to come around you and take up your time and energy financially and everything. And this is talking about to my people that are in relationships. And I get it. I don't want to come off as I'm using them and this and that. But how about this? How is a person coming around you and using your time and energy? And then when you need some type of support, they're not there and they can't do it for you. Well, I don't say that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, hey, this person should be giving you money. No, I'm not saying that. But if you know this person got it and you've been supporting them and they just don't want to help you, it's something that you got to question, something that you got to seek, something that you got to see and understand. But you do have those. Maybe they don't have it, but they give you your time and energy. They give it to you. I'm not talking about you. But you got to be careful of the people that you have around you. But yet, you do have those. And I said it's not many. Probably one. If you're lucky, you got two, three. If you got a whole family, you're blessed. They'll sit there and literally just hit you up to see how you're doing. Contact you. Tell you that everything's going to be fine. You need anything, call me. And they really mean it. They'll sit there and send it to you without you even asking. I'm talking to those people. Focus on those people. Always be there for them. The same thing that they give back to you, give it back to them. Mind you, the person who's not giving it to you, give that same energy back. If you love yourself. All right? And I highly recommend to stay away from people that's not supporting you, because guess what? If I can't support you, I'm going to support you. But if you can't support me, we need each other, right? But I won't say need each other, but you get where I'm coming from. If we're around each other, we're looking out for each other. But to make a long story short, This is the end of the video. And I'm right now, I'm drinking some tea. I brought this from the Chinese. You know, I'm gonna share something with you. I know I kind of look a little off probably because I was coming down with a cold, but I see this kind of going away. I make some tea with some Lipton tea, and I got this from the Chinese earlier. I got some like chicken soup, so that's what I have today. So if I'm kind of a little off, you know, my energy's, that's because I'm a little sick, y'all. And I've been running around all this weekend, you know, making moves. And again, shouts out to the smoke detector. You already know. I'm starting to make this announcement. There's people out here gonna comment and say, change the battery, change the battery. It's gonna change. I'm making moves. But again, let me let y'all know before I go. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.